Celtic claim the biggest win in SPL history, scoring 9 goals without reply against Aberdeen. Played 3, lost 3 for Hibs manager Colin Calderwood after Edinburgh derby defeat. 3-1 for Rangers at St Mirren. They're still unbeaten in the league at a point ahead. Motherwell keep hold of third place and put an end to the unbeaten run of Inverness. David Goodwilly's troubled week ends with another match-winning celebration. And 6 goals and 6 points out of 6 on the road see Kilmarnock climb the table. This was the 11th round of matches in the Clydesdale Bank Premier League. Celtic at home to Aberdeen. Hamilton against Dundee United. This season's first meeting of Hibs and Hearts. Inverness versus Motherwell. St Johnstone against Kilmarnock. And St Mirren played Rangers. Celtic against Aberdeen was an SPL record breaker, the biggest ever win and the biggest defeat in Aberdeen's 107-year history.
Aberdeen working hard at holding out at Celtic Park, 25 minutes gone. Anthony Stokes threads that pass through. There's McGinn and Maloney. Breaks back for Keeson Young. Handball by Paul Hartley, and he knows what's coming. It's a red card. Aberdeen down to 10 men. Hartley handled it. Langfield was beaten. And it could be a double blow for Aberdeen, and is. Anthony Stokes opens the scoring for Celtic, and Aberdeen have 10 men on the pitch. Chadouri. Stokes, lovely touch, and Hooper is in, holds off Diamond. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Celtic double their advantage. And Gary Hooper tucks that home with the minimum of fuss. It's 2-0 Celtic, 28 minutes played. Again to Ledley. And back. Well, McGinn looks to supply for Hooper. Again, Diamond brushed aside. And Gary Hooper scores his second of the game. Mel McGinn, the supplier. And Hooper clinical in front of goal. Well, there's a man who knows about tucking away chances. Henrik Larsson is here. Chris Maguire, away from Thomas Rogner, he's tugged to the ground. And that must be a red card for the young Norwegian. This was surely a goal-scoring opportunity for Chris Maguire. And it's levelled up now. 10 men each, Rogney off. Celtic 3 ahead and looking to increase their advantage. Sean Maloney. Anthony Stokes played it in, flicked on by Hooper. Down goes Maloney, and that's a penalty. Celtic's second of this first half. Maloney taken out by Jamie Langfield. And Anthony Stokes can do same again, and does. A despairing left arm flung at it by Langfield, but he couldn't stop this going in for 4-0. Keeson Young, Izagirre, headed away by McCardle. Bit of showboating by Stokes. In from Ledley, and Josh McGuinness heads that past his own goalkeeper to make it 5-0. It's getting worse for Aberdeen. Celtic toying with the Dons at this stage. Keeson Young. Stokes, no great pressure on the ball. And Gary Hooper completes his hat-trick. An unchallenged header has Celtic 6 goals in front now. Stokes supplied the cross. Hooper beat Diamond in that aerial challenge to nod down and away from Langfield. Paddy McCourt. Anthony Stokes. Joe Ledley. And out wide for Niall McGinn. Ledley plays it in for Stokes. I don't think he got a touch. That looked as if it went straight in from Joe Ledley. Langfield looks behind him in anguish again. And that's number 7. If Aberdeen look shocked and stunned, you can well understand why. And Chris Maguire has played that straight to Anthony Stokes. It's a gift of a goal, and it's number 8 for Celtic. What an amazing day this has turned into in the East End of Glasgow. And it's a hat-trick for Anthony Stokes. Anything Gary Hooper can do, he can do as well. Mark McGee looks on in disbelief. Can things possibly get worse for Aberdeen at 8 goals down? Maloney. And that's a foul, and that's another penalty, and Ryan Jack, the youngster, couldn't bear to look because he knew if he had looked round, he would have seen the referee pointing to the penalty spot. It's going to be Paddy McCourt this time. 9-0. And that is an SPL record.
Hearts bounced back from home defeat against Kilmarnock to win the Edinburgh Derby. Colin Calderwood has lost all 3 games in charge of Hibs.
Templeton making good progress here. Stephen Elliott up there with him. It opens up for Templeton. Wonderful goal. Hearts are first to show in the Edinburgh Derby.
But look where he picks this ball up, almost on the halfway line. This is too easy. There's 2 men there. He cuts inside Bamba, and in the end, that touch there sets him up for a shot. And in the end, after a 40-yard run, he's got the composure. He gets it there, keeps his composure, and just passes it past Brown. Direct, going past players, no tackling, but there's the finish.
Buzit's free kick towards Kyle. Templeton looking, and Stephen Elliott scores! It is first start for Hearts, and they are rubbing it in now. They are really rubbing it in.
Kyle comes off short, Bamba's out of the game. Hart and Hanlon can't deal with it. Exactly the type of ball that Elliott is looking for. Something that will just fall to him, and he's alive and alert and smashes it home from that danger area, 7-8 yards out. But just as he did in the first goal, really poor defending from Hibs.
Buzit now. Here's Egert Jonsson. 2 balls on the pitch at the moment. One's been belted into the net there as Buzit heads it wide, and it's not going to count, I think, because of the other ball.
It would have been interesting to see what Willie Collum would have done here. You see the ball on the far side coming onto the pitch. Willie Collum's aware of it, goes into the net, and then the match ball. Bit of confusion there.
Derek Riordan now has made that challenge. He's off. Sums up a frustrating day, given the captain's armband, but shown a red card, and Kevin Kyle is sending him on his way.
You see Scatchell here, laying it off, and how high is that?